The Lagos Business School Alumni Association hosted the 2023 edition of its presidential dinner, an annual event exclusive to the LBS alumni, partners, and sponsors. It was another opportunity to reunite various management classes since the inception of Africa's leading business school. In his opening remarks, the president of LBSAA, Mr. Gada Akpochi, believed, despite the challenging times for businesses, the alumni members can lean on the knowledge from the institution to navigate and make impact.
We do acknowledge that the times have not been so good. However, we should be reminded by what the American writer Anna Nin said. We don't see things as they are. We see them as we are. And happiness is a gift that we can give to ourselves, irrespective of the circumstances around us. It is therefore a choice that we have to make, whether to be unhappy or to be happy. And it's always better to make a conscious decision to be happy. No matter the difficulties around you, if you choose to be positive and focus less on the negative, then happiness is possible. While things may be difficult, we can also lean on what we have learned from the Lagos Business School and the other education that we have to make informed choices and decisions. And one of such decisions that you have made tonight is to be here, notwithstanding that you have many other things that you could have done with your time. For that, I would like to thank each and every one of you and ask that you please clap in appreciation of the people who are sitting at your table.
Giving his speech, the Dean of the Lagos Business School, Professor Chris Ogbeche, described the LBSAA as a strong pillar of the Lagos Business School.
The Alumni Association is a very strong pillar of Lagos Business School. Without the association, I think we'll be wobbling. They support us in many ways. And you can see that the support they give to us has enabled us to make significant progress as a school.
He also shared the latest initiative, Management Hub, which attempts to bridge knowledge in various business ecosystems in Africa.
We have the opportunity to tell our own story. We have the opportunity to show that we have the capability and the ability to do what others do in different parts of the world. I stand before you today with a great excitement to let you know that Lagos Business School will and has put together what we call the Management Hub. The Management Hub will provide us with the opportunity to talk about what we can do in the management space, to have conversation with practitioners, not necessarily focusing on the theoretical aspect of management, but to bridge the gap between practice and theory. Make it possible for practitioners to depend on what we have to offer to improve the way they run their own businesses. We have the privilege and the opportunity of producing cases that practitioners can use in learning how best to run their businesses. We have the opportunity of also providing what we call LBS Business Digests. Similar to what you have as Harvard Business Review, it is not academic, it is practice-oriented. The hub will also produce sectoral analysis to help us understand the trends and things that are happening in our various sectors and how they can impact our own business. The hub will do detailed industrial analysis, again, to help businesses. But most importantly, on a regular basis, as you drive and go through Lagos traffic jam, you have opportunity to listen to podcasts on topical issues that relate to our various businesses. We believe that this is something that's going to be novel in the management development space, and we call on all of you, our alumni, our friends, our colleagues, to come on board. This is how we can make a difference. This is how we can develop our own economy. This is how we can tell our own story.
Highlight of the event was the presentation of the 2023 LBS Alumni Association Presidential Awards. For the president of Transcorp Group, Owen Omogiafo, and Dr. Funke Medun, member of the LBSAA 2023 Presidential Dinner Planning Committee, speak on the event and prospects ahead for the association.
The theme for this year is Proudly Nigerian, and so we wanted to have a touch of Nigeria. Unity together we stand, and you can see that it's colorful. We can see people in different attires, representing different tribes, different ethnic groups. So it's beautiful. So we wanted to project the Nigerian image, and the power in unity.
The Lagos Business School Alumni President Dinner, I think it's a fantastic idea. Look at all of us in the room. It's good to take a break from your regular structure, your work life, everything going on, and just come back and meet people that you have something in common with. And that means that we're all graduates of the Lagos Business School from one program to another. I think this is really good. Networking opportunity, want to reconnect, and just generally have fun.
She also speaks on her learning experience at the LBS and how it has shaped her business strategy and leadership skills.
I find the Lagos Business School experience unique in terms of you're learning within your own country context. So I've had the opportunity to study abroad, but it's when you're studying abroad in an abroad context. But here in Lagos Business School, you understand the international principles, but it's also applied with a local concept, and you have the opportunity to also listen to other leaders. So I am an alumnus of the AMP 32 class. So I did my AMP in 2019 when I was the CEO of Transcorp Hotel, just before I became the group CEO. And it's been very, very helpful. My favorite course in that subject was Authentic Leadership by Dr. Akin Oparisin.
Mr. Gada Akpochi and Professor Chris Ogbeche speak further on the 2023 LBSAA Presidential Dinner and the prospects ahead for the association.
The Lagos Business School promotes very good values. And one of the values is to give to the society. Selflessness, interconnectedness. So we give the best class award every year to the class that has been able to exhibit these values. We also give Distinguished Alumni Award to also individuals or corporate bodies that have been able to live the core values of the Lagos Business School. And that is a way of telling people that, yes, this is what we want to see in our society, and that is what we want to encourage.
We want to do things that are peculiar to us, and not because we have been told to do them from Europe or America, but learning from our own experiences, the various environments we find ourselves in, and the conditions we are faced with. And as such, how we solve our problems should be peculiar to us. It could be business problem, social problem, government problems. We can't solve them. Democracy can be defined in so many ways. But at the end of the day, which one works for us? What is the best way of managing our people? What is the best way of getting the best from them? What kind of innovation will help us to bring in financial inclusion? What kind of innovation will help us to empower our young people to be productive and run their own businesses?
2023 has been an eventful year with socio-economic challenges at the global and country level. For the LBS Alumni Association, it remains committed to investing time and resources on projects that will have far-reaching impact on communities.